Hi, welcome in. We're not telling you how to live, but we are strongly suggesting that you should have a good time. But yeah, good luck adorning your models, Oberon. That's gonna take a while. Hi, Rail, welcome in. The Nerd Central Railway. Oh man. Hmm. I do like, although I do like watching you nerd out over the railroad. So, no, because I'm not going to Ferality, nor could you pay me to do so. But the theme is mine. I see. I see. Did you get some of the assets then from Ferality? Because I think those cost money to get. They require a paying for the admission. I thought. Okay. Okay. So what I am hearing is that we could potentially be like, "Hey, Oberon, you should meet us here," and it turns out it's a trap, and we drag you into virality. mm. mm-hmm. I hope you're having a good time working on the scenery rail. I actually need to do a couple more tweaks to my own model for virality. Um, I wasn't quite happy with a couple of things that I did, so I need to see if I can fix them. But I'm keeping it simple. I don't like I've looked at some people's decorations they've done for their models so far, and it's over the top, in my opinion. Like I don't need halos. Well, I don't need grand halos and big like I don't know, biblically accurate angel wings and adornments. Uh, I like to keep it somewhat simple. After all, if it's supposed to be dream related, I don't need to be like someone's brilliant nightmare. I would rather just, be there subtly. Sensed. That's what it should be. Um, let's see. How am I IRL? Not too bad. First day back to work after a few days off is always a bit rough, but I think I caught up for the most part. Most part. Um, though, oh, I was sleepy today. I may have turned half of my lunch into a nap. It was necessary. Let's more fancy. I need to fancy some of this. Do you have less fancy models? Hmm. 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 No, I don't. I don't think I look good with a halo. So, though I was tempted to try something similar, but I think I'm gonna move it around. No, I was seeing some people that have like made like crowns out of their stuff, a lot of crowns, as well as some that just have like auras and halos and things. It's just like that's gonna get real crazy when everyone's in one place. Um, Especially on a night when there are no other. I hope that your night remains pest free, Rail, so you can focus on the models. Brilliant nightmare. Actually, yeah, I could. Hmm, I could see you running with that theme, Oberon, of Brilliant Nightmare. I could see that. Then you see in the distance before it turns dark. Yes. The thing that Rayu is the thing that you thought you saw, but you're not sure. And you're not sure if you should go and check. It's better to stay inside. I really hope someone makes Boogeyman Avatar from Ghostbusters for free. I do wonder what other avatars are going to show up that are just outside of the like sleepy pajama theme. How does one transmute food into nap? Um, well, there is a well-known path called a food coma that requires a lot of food. So I found that if you eat something that's calorically dense, like the mac and cheese I had for dinner, so that may not have been a wise idea. It encourages sleep. So, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have had that for dinner. Hmm. Well, we'll see. But it was good stuff. Blah, 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 blah. He is best show. Like being where. Oh. um, Thankfully, because I work remotely, I don't have to worry about how people react to me being a werewolf IRL. They don't get to see it very often. Although, I do have to travel for the conventions, so... Honestly, most of the time people just worry about, like, I'm shedding everywhere, or allergies. Thankfully, though, at this time of year, people blame the trees more than me, so... but yes. It's not too bad. I can usually hide away, though. Let's see, you not wanting to go full bling and be... No. No, every time I... Like, Theos, every time I look at Theos, I swear he adds something else to his model. Actually, he's kind of what I may have been offhand referencing, because I poked my nose into his stream earlier today, and like he had huge like decorations behind him, like that were about as interfering as the wings are on some models. So I don't know. I feel like there should be some sort of etiquette when it comes to like how much space your models take up. I don't know. Especially when everyone's like milling around, like you end up clipping through someone's wings or their like their accessories or something. Like that feels inconvenient. Yeah, I should have a hydrate. Thank you, Digimon. It's so silly. If I move the hand tracking so it looks so that like the water bottle's at the level of my mouth, then my hands are no longer where they're supposed to be, and instead they're like way down in my lap, and no one can see them. I don't know what that's about. The perspective on these is a bit dodgy. That's a good point. I should be doing that as well. Or not should, but you thought you saw Ray out of the corner of your eye? You might have. One never knows. He tends to stay in the corner of your eye. I should have saw Kiwi having that jewelry. Kiwi was still naked when I saw earlier today. Although I wonder if you could probably put some of that decoration on Kiwi. You probably could. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's got to water the wolf. Spamming it. What is that below chat? That is the Stream RPG. It's still in the beta, but it's a recent little toy, essentially, that chat can play with while I'm streaming. Some other streamers have it as well. It's an idle game. Hi, Under. Welcome in. Hi. It's essentially an idle game. You enter it, and it kind of auto plays on itself. You slowly level up, and your stats carry over from channel to channel. So whatever you do here, it's still there if you go and play it on like who else have I seen with this? I can't recall.
Skimmy Willy Bleem Timmy Femi Him Bimmy Pimmy Remy Flim Flam Down Butts.
Ah, yes, Flim Flam Down Butts. No, my butt's not flim flam, it's the real thing. So yeah. Oh, but to play it, it's just !RPG. Or right now there's like a spring event going on, some special thing, and that's !event. There are some other hidden commands, like there's !heal if you're running low on HP and you want to recharge a bit. Or you can even use it to heal another person's player. There's like a 30-second cooldown on that. So, but yeah, and you can just keep adding yourself to the queue over and over as much as you want. There's just a 1-minute cooldown between each time. Hi, Freds, welcome in. Hello, Evos. Hi, and welcome in. I mean, flim-flammed him butt. I would never flim-flam a butt. The more I say that, the weirder it already started weird. It's just getting weirder. Aw. If you're out eating, what are you doing on stream? Enjoy your meal, Avos. I hope it's a good one. Let us know what you have when you get back. Yes, hugs. So yeah, it's kind of fun. And There are more dungeons. They'll be adding more over time. I think it was Jarek. I think Jarek is the other person I saw have it on stream. Excellent. Welcome to the dungeon, Burak. So yeah, your character is automatically generated each time. So you'll always look a little different, but your stats are consistent. Your XP and your level. So, and yeah, they'll expand it over time. They release updates for it like regular over time, and there's a roadmap for it. So, but yeah, they have a lot more they want to do to like update this thing. Hello, hand tracker. Yeah, sure, that's the way my hand's held. Whatever. There are many more updates they plan to make to it, but they opted to release it early just so they can get some kind of usage statistics out of it. So it's a good idea. So, but yeah, just something to mess with when just idly and just kind of watching, and you want to do something else. Back to painting. Have fun painting. Probably really tiny details. You're painting the face on a miniature. I look forward to seeing what you've been working on. Let's see. The emote hasn't been approved yet. That's the longest I think I've waited for an emote to be approved. It's had me wondering a couple of times if they've been looking at it crossways, thinking like, is this okay? Is this within our TOS? And I can assure you, it's within the TOS. Oh, you're doing the airbrushing of grass on the model? Gotcha. It's a new animated emote for the tier 1 subs, which you are, Burak. But it's just not available yet because it hasn't been approved by Twitch. Unfortunate, but it's getting there. Yep, just checked. Still not approved. Oh well. You'll know when it's there. There are still many other emotes that are in the commission queue that will come my way eventually. So in fact, I can quickly check on one of those queues now. Click on this. Click, 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 click. It says it started, but I don't think that's the case. But I do see it in the queue. Both of them, actually. Their queue hasn't moved in a couple of weeks. Interesting. But they posted some stuff recently on Blue Sky, so might need to follow up on that. So, but yeah, there's plenty more. That one was made by Under, actually. That one, yes. So, Under has made a few of the channel emotes. He does excellent work on them. I should probably toss a few more his way, actually. When he's ready to do that again. I don't want him getting burnt out on drawing things. Aw, thank you. Although you've probably been mostly busy getting prep for virality. Like I saw you posted your some views of your model earlier today, Under. So I should finish up my tinkering and do the same, actually. Especially since you had asked to for people basically to get like a head count on who was going to be at virality. So I should join that chatter. But yeah, I'll say that the emote that's still stuck in pending is not entirely unrelated to the abs emote. It's in the same ballpark. Virality prep buying €9 asset models. Oh my gosh. Don't put too much into the assets unless you do what you want. I have a hard time like spending money on digital assets unless like I feel like I'm gonna get multiple uses out of them at least. which is why I haven't invested too much into VR yet. However, so I have another retexture in VRM that might be on the way. I should follow up on that one as well. I've got a text document tracking the commissions that I've opened, because I kind of opened several rather irresponsibly and have not been good about following up on them. And after getting burned on the one, I realized I should really get in the habit of checking on these. So I need to do that. Like, at least I got as far as writing them down. You need stars. More than the constellations they provided in the Ferality stuff, I take it. Although, maybe the constellations were for one of the higher tiers, now that I think about it. But, yeah, it's definitely a good theme to get some good stars. I was hoping they had better moons, actually, in the assets. The moons that they have, like the crescent moons, they're kind of shallow. So, and I'm not feeling them. They don't feel like a proper moon. They feel more like just what you'd get if you took a bite out of something. So, just doesn't quite have the same feel for me. So yeah, I'm gonna tinker with a few more of those and try to get them on. But I do have a few pieces on the model that I'm kind of happy with the way I did it. So I would, if I had more time, I'd be tempted to try and make a more elaborate design of the constellations, but I don't know what I want to make, and I'm also worried that the more of those I add, the more load my model is going to be for others in world. Like, my model's already not optimized. I don't want to make it worse for people. So, I feel like there's something else. Whatever it was, I can't think of it. Otherwise, though, thank you again, everyone who showed up to the birthday stream yesterday. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And I will complete Crystal Chronicles in the future. I pulled out the manual and I was reading through it last night to see if I missed some things, and I did. I missed some important information. So I will make sure I follow through with, make use of that next time. So I have to listen to this artist sometime. The one that's currently playing? This is Walking Dog. They produce a lot of like free to use music for anyone that wants to use it, really. Vince Wolf, if you're familiar with him, he is essentially one of the main components of Walking Dog. So he makes a lot of this music. It's a lot of like just kind of chill and hang out kind of music with a few different moods or themes. This one's just more very much just chill at a cafe kind of thing. Whereas he's got one that's just like laid back covers of like Pokemon music, for example. And I think he recently released a Legend of Zelda album as well. So there's he's got some good stuff. And so when I'm undecided about what I want to do for the music, Walking Dog's always a safe place for me to retreat to. So, thank you for the birthday wish, Burak. Yes, actually, stream RPG should work. I think it's the long form command for RPG. If you don't see it work though, just straight up RPG will do, and that will put you in the non-event dungeon as well. The one where that's present just all the time year round. So the event dungeon, I think, will give you badges. I think so. I think there's like badges up to, there's like some sort of badge at like turning in 100 eggs, whatever it is. And then there might be another one at 200, I forget. So I've not been paying attention though to what I have. Oh. Well, we're gonna find out. There you go. That was a badge. Yeah, right there. I didn't know. All right. Let's see. What should I close? There's some garbage I should close. Nope, I've already closed all the garbage. The extra stuff that's open is my notepad with all my notes for blueprints, and one of the screenshots I was looking at. So, let's start the game first, and then I will skip over and show. Capture this game, and then switch over to the game view. Boom. Close OBS. There have been days I have nearly done that. So, prediction. Okay, nice. Ray was on it today. Let's see. Let me minimize Steam though, so it's not in my way. And also, let me show the screenshot. So yeah, so I've got some of the screenshots here. And like what I said in on Blue Sky was accurate. I did my homework. I filled out the worksheet that we found before using the clues from the other worksheets and their partial grading. So this is accurate. I have no concerns about that logic puzzle. Also, it was fun just scribbling on it in crayon. Well, crayon. So, I have no idea what this goes to yet, but at least it's done. So yeah, we've got some stuff like that. Head back here. All right, let us continue. I will take my time. Actually, I don't need to take my time continuing. The first 4 ranks, I'd be surprised if I get past those in 8.5 minutes. It's useful, keep it. Yeah, I figured it must be useful. At the very least, it was fun to do. For example, like I like doing like random assignments, things like that. For example, Fretz is a math teacher, and something he does for me, from time to time, is he will share with me, an extra exam test packet, from some of his classes, so that I can practice the skills and keep them from getting rusty. And it's just kind of fun doing that, going back and doing the old algebra and statistics. So, and this is kind of in the same realm. All right, make an offering, receive a blessing. I don't have any coins to offer yet, but I suppose I could come back out later. Each time you draft a dead end, spread in the tomb. Let's do the tomb today. Gonna start streaming Mathix. Oh, you've not seen Blueprints yet? Oh, this is a fun game. It is a puzzle game, and it's a bit like a deck builder, and it's a roguelite. So, right, here, I went to open a room, and I don't know what's on the other side of the door yet. I'm presented with a few options, and I get to choose from those. These are otherwise random. And the puzzles are, bits and pieces. Clues are just spread throughout the mansion. And you can get, you can improve. I've never been in here before. That was actually kind of spooky. rounding the corner. You can, yeah, there are clues strewn about, so pay attention, grab screenshots, make notes of things, and occasionally some of the pieces will fit together, and you'll be like, oh, I know what to do with that. And once you draft that room again, you can implement that solution that you were looking for. So there are so many. Yes, yeah. Actually, after you, exactly, the radio was saying before, even after you've completed the game's objective of finding the 46th room in this, oops, not that one, in this 45 room house. This is a 5x9 grid. You, like, there's still more to do. So, gonna start stringing math exams? Probably not. Pretty sure of all the things that I could be doing, that would likely bore most people. Yeah, it's a lot. So interesting. Like right now, these candles feel like a clue to me because they are unlit. And they remind me of candles that are found in a room inside the house called the chapel. And here's a couple of candles that are lit, and they're different heights. So there's no way these were lit at the same time, or if they were, there's no way they were at the same height. So what was the intention of that? It's a game where even the smallest details probably have a purpose, but you won't know until you find, like, enough pieces to match with those inklings you have to lend more weight to it. So, but yeah, you'll get a sense for it as I go through it today. Yeah, like for now, like I feel like I should be able to grab candles or grab this torch. You cannot overly interact with things. So like it's not like they made everything interactable, therefore giving you hundreds, potentially thousands of red herrings and distractions. You really can only interact with key things. So you don't have to, like, it's not as overwhelming as it could be. Like I can interact with the broom here. Interesting. I see. Okay, well, I think I see. So these angel statues were in the chapel. There was stained glass of each of them. Of all the notes that I took about them, I didn't record their position, like their stances. I didn't expect that to be relevant. Of course, I should have. So if I need to see if I can draft the chapel today and capture that information, then come back here and implement it. Huh. Because I suspect I have to put all of the arms of these statues at the appropriate height, or like up or down, before it actually does something. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? Is there a secret passage in here? I sure hope there is. I can't interact with the crates. What's this? It's votives. I can't light or snuff any of them or anything in. So, lacking understanding, the next best thing to do is just grab a screenshot. So we'll just do that. Because there are 3 different states on the candles there, it looks like. None unlit and lit. Wait. Yeah, unlit and lit. I was checking to see if there were some that were previously lit and were snuffed. Gonna go get some nutritious food. And I hope you find some tasty foods. Enjoy the grub. Let's see. A sarcophagus. It's another one of these votive things. I cannot interact with it though. But I'm getting the impression that this is something like a stacking puzzle where I'm going to need to put things to basically overlay any of those that I find to get the correct solution. Whatever that solution ends up being. Actually, so here it was the back candle on the right and the front candle on the second from right. Which both of those are present here. Okay. A little alcove. Row. Arr. Arr. Just a strange layout. Also, this candle holder is fancier. Arrive. And I still can't interact with the torch. Nothing to interact with there. There's candles everywhere. If I can't interact with them, and I couldn't interact with the candles that were in the chimney sleep angel, and I couldn't interact with the candles that were in the chapel, I wonder what that's about then. Also, some of these bricks being pushed out are so suspicious. Super sus. Oh. So we have a sarcophagus here. Let's grab a screenshot of this scene because I feel like it's going to be important. Yeah, I can see enough with that. Between all the candles that are here, which, like at first glance, it looks like just a symmetric scene with the heights of the flames and such. Then you look closer and you realize the candles are all slightly different heights. Up in the event of my death, another stamp. I need to come back and get the magnifying glass for. Let me get some water. Wow. He's very saucy, isn't it? So let me just... Okay. It is from Herbert. Simon. So here's where it all ends. At least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father, and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition. Stronger or straight? Yeah, stronger. And family tradition? Thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. Maybe in your family. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your family's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth. Yes. That strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Exactly. Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break, those chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak, and sycamore, and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric, and to in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. It's a very theatric way of saying, I did the same thing that all my forebears did, and I would encourage you not to. And yet there's a hint at the end that, even if I do, I will still end up here. Curious. That's everything. This place is a mess. Who keeps a tomb like this? Like, pick up these planks, put away those crates, pick up the tiles, put them back wherever they came from. Like, holy heck. Where on earth is this? It's actually under the earth. Hi, Ojika. Welcome in. It is a really good game, Burak. But I think I've explored everything I can here and taken some screenshots. And now I have a reason to play the chapel when it comes up. Then where under earth is this? It's the tomb under the estate. I just found my great uncle, or where his sarcophagus is, still with fresh flowers on it. They fired one of the groundskeepers. There is a newer groundskeeper that was hired recently. We found his notes on the far end of the estate in the shed. And he's been studying the greens of the ground. As a matter of fact, let me show you that. Let's pop back over here. Like, this is one of his notes, for example. only on the eastern and western wings of the estate can you put down green rooms, or even grant or draw green rooms, with one exception. That's like the courtyard, the one that's like in the middle of rooms. That's the only one that you can draft in the middle three columns. So he's apparently been taking soil samples in the wings, all those rooms, and I'm not sure how useful that is for me yet, but we'll find out eventually. Maybe these are indications of best places to play green rooms, based on the richness of the soil. We'll see. So yeah. What is stuff? The footsteps in the top left are essentially my energy. Every time I cross into a new room, or when I'm outside, there are some thresholds between regions. Every time I cross one of those, I lose one of those steps. So I can do that 65 more times. And there are some rooms that may modify that may increase it or decrease it faster. But once that reaches 0, that ends the day, forcefully. In the upper right is currency, some coins and some gems. Thus far, I've only seen gems used to purchase particular rooms that I draft. And coins have been used in the shops that you can place down. Lots of some fancy bonus content after you open the... I have yet to open the antechamber. So yeah, like I have 65 steps available to me now. As soon as I cross the threshold into the entryway here, that'll drop to 64. Like thus. And my allowance is here. A couple of coins. So yeah, I'm in the first room. All 3 doors are closed. So I just pick a door. It draws 3 cards from my deck, 3 rooms from my deck at random. And the deck is reset at the beginning of every day, as well as the entire house. So even if you add some rooms during the day to your deck from one event or another, they're gone the next day, with a few exceptions. There are some permanent changes. For now, I want to make sure that I don't immediately cut off access. So we'll just stick with a hallway. I keep looking at that. That never changes. All right, let's go to the corner. So yeah, because it's the west wing of the house, green rooms can be drafted there. And I think I've been wanting to see the conservatory for a bit, so I'm going to actually draft that. Or play it. Nice. Okay. Okay, yeah, I recorded these notes. Oh, but I was taking notes of the chess pieces that appear in different rooms, so let me do that. There we go. I was gonna say why am I not able to grab that? Let's see. This is a yellow rook. That's the first time I've seen it, so conservatory equals yellow rook. Excellent. It's interesting with the I forget what the sound holes are, the resonating holes on a string instrument are called. It's interesting these are designed to look like the S of the Sinclair estate. Black rook. What is that? Wait, is that yellow? To be fair, it's really in the shadows. So it could be black. I've been some rooms it looks more yellow. So sometimes, but at the same time, like sometimes the whites look gray. And I've been recording them how it looks to me, but I'm not sure what the information is for yet. I've got a few clues that could go together, but not enough for me to fully understand the purpose. All right. So, yeah, so here's an example where I can make a permanent change to how frequently particular floor plans appear in the draw. So, greenhouse, if I want to, so greenhouse must be hall rotunda. The rotunda can rotate. That's interesting, and I bet that costs gems. Your suspicion is color isn't important for chess pieces. Probably. I'm uncertain. Because it's like, why did they... Ooh. Silly yawn. Why did they go through the effort of coloring them differently? It's possible, it doesn't matter. But just in case, I'm recording the info I have. So right now the West Wing is just standard. It's a pretty helpful hallway though, so maybe I want it to be more common? No, maybe I want to hold on to it so it appears later in the draft. So let's see, the greenhouse. I think I can only draw one. Actually, I'm not sure I can only draw one greenhouse. Because I had a duplicated veranda last time, I think. Rotunda. Oh, it's rare. That's why I haven't seen it. And 3 gems. Jeez. This would definitely give some flexibility of movement. Though I don't know how frequently or how many times I can rotate this room. So, hopefully it doesn't get 1 to 4 or 10 next rank before. Yes. 3 gems seems excessive for appearing frequently. Yeah, that's why I'm hesitant to like standard is as frequently as I want it to appear. I was wondering if maybe I should leave it at unusual. Let's make it standard for now. So we'll leave these all as standard, which means I should see them all roughly at the same frequency. And I have the option to come back and change that anytime before the day ends. Okay, let's continue on. No cost rotate, but there is a limitation. Okay. Honestly, I would expect the limitation to be like the number of steps I have available or something like that. Let's do the den. And get myself a gem on the off chance that I need to that rotunda appears, for example. I still worry that all these clocks are going to matter, even though they're all showing the same time. And that time is the current time. I don't think there are any clocks that were not showing the current time. Okay, yeah. Let's continue. I do need the chapel now. I've got a reason to visit it. So, let's do it. At this point in the game, if the clocks mattered, you would have learned about it by now. Maybe. So, this is what I was referring to. These are the stained glass that goes with those statues that we're seeing. So, let us capture screenshots of these. This one. a screenshot of this and the candles underneath because they are different for some reason. Yep. Record. Oh my gosh, the yawning. It is incessant today. And for this one, let's get the entire screen. Nice. I don't think there's anything hiding in the pews. Okay. Yeah. And I think I recorded the white bishop. Chapel white bishop, yeah. So the chess pieces are not changing. Yeah, all these candles. Huh. The backgrounds of the altar gives me the same feeling of these candles. I wish I could jump so I could get that candle out of the way. So, let me get a closer screenshot of this, because this feels important. I don't recall noticing that before. Okay. Even though I still can't interact with any of the candles, so not sure of its importance. Let us continue up to rank 3. I also wish I could zoom so I could see what that might be. It appears to be on both sides of the door. It's a scribble of some sort. It's very difficult to make out, though. Hopefully it's not important. I don't think it is. I have to go, unfortunately. All right. Have a good night, Barack. I'll see you later. Ooh, security. That might be a good idea to grab. Oh, but cost the gems, though. Sure. It's currently in the house. Security might not be. I'll probably drag. Oh, oops. Well, I accidentally clicked. I was gonna do security actually, but I'll just have to instead hope that it shows up again later. It should. So, we can get the kitchen for more steps, or we can go here. Well, gold, or the pantry. I mean, the closet. Let's do the pantry. Sure. Hi, Digimon Love. Welcome back. Orangey. 5. Nice. Nothing special in here beyond what I've already seen. Okay. The commissary. Now that I have some coin, maybe that's not a bad idea. And it'll prevent me from having to walk back through the chapel and losing more money. Oh, yes. Also, let's take a note of this. Today's rebus, which is day 11, I think. Day 11 equals card minus car equals C. I mean D. Let's also put this in the correct spot with the other ones. There we are. Yes, D for derp is what I am. Well acquainted. Looking forward to the head smack moments. I wonder how many days in I need to be before the head smack occurs. Ooh. Ooh. Need to stretch and sit up. I knew it. That mac and cheese before for dinner was a bad idea. Whoops. Come back here. Accidentally dropped the thing. The thing that's absorbing the condensation from my water bottle so that it doesn't leak all over my desk. All right. Have to be? None could occur right now. Could it? Could it really? You know how dense I am. Are you sure it could occur right now? Actually, I want the magnifying glass and the shovel. Yes. Because I have a use for both of them today. Could doesn't mean like, yeah, there you go. Also, this thing that says the commissary will be closed from day 12 to 16. And yeah, it's day 11. Since it's printed on red, we know it is false. I wonder what's the point of it then? Whenever I draft another green room, not as useful, but it's a bit of a hike to get back here.
Sploosh.
Yeah, probably. It wouldn't hurt. Yeah, we'll bring out the nursery. Mostly because I haven't seen it in a while. I'm kind of curious to see if anything, like, jogs in memory. A stretch too? Probably not a bad idea. Oh, especially. Oh, I hate when the yawning fits take me. Oh, because they just don't stop. Hell, you could probably have a gamba later for how many times I yawn in a certain amount of time. Stretch complete. Take care of. Thank you. As long as you guys are also taking care of yourselves. Ah, yellow pawn in the nursery. Yeah, sure, that'll do. As long as I can go over here and type. Let's see. Black pawn, yellow pawn. The yellow pawn has appeared in several rooms. Nursery. Well, I should say indoor nursery. Rawr. That's a cool dragon. Very sharp teeth. Nothing has sprouted yet. It's so weird that there's a street lamp in here. And again, it's so weird that there are flower beds in cribs. So that was a design choice. Hi, Flowey. I still don't know what to do with anything in this room. Like, I feel like there's a puzzle here. I don't know what it is yet. The house or the car does not have its the crate on the back. It's a nursery and a nursery. This was an upgrade you chose. I did choose this one. And to this day, I will stand by this. This is a preferred form of nursery. I actually have water in the fridge. Might get that now. Yes, and Dr. Cream Soda. Oh, cream soda sounds good. All right, let's head back. Oh, you can't charge me. There was a dirt spot in the conservatory, so I guess let's go get that. Doesn't really matter which way I go. Okay, I've recorded the yellow pawn in the den. So, shovel. All right, a singular coin. It's also the only space that I can dig up here. All right. What was... Oh, the magnifying glass, that's right. So let's use the magnifying glass here so that I can get this recorded in the journal in the library. The White Sea of Yor? Yeah, Yor. The White Sea of Yor. Morajai. Let me see. Where was the last place I had a stamp that I recorded? Oh, there it is. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Actually, let me move this to a different location. Stamps, we'll just call it. This one was in the mail room. And then this one here is entryway. Morajai. The let's see, picture of a blue. I don't think that's a caravel. We'll just say a blue sailing ship. And the White Sea of Yor. Recorded. All right. Otherwise, we've already read that, so. I will need to go back to the tomb at some point, so I can see, well, A, to pick up whatever cash might appear there later. None yet. And, oh, actually, no, there should be 10 coins there. No, 5 coins. I've drafted a single dead-end room. The den was not a dead-end room. Yeah, okay. So there should actually be 5 coins waiting for me there already. But there's also the letter that I want to get the stamp off of that. Passage or a nook? Let's do the nook. I could use a key. Anything else hiding in here? No. Okay. Let's see. Corridor, bedroom. No, the bedroom's dangerous. Could potentially end the day if I end up drawing poorly. Bat. Here. It's gonna have to be security, otherwise I'll be boxing myself in. Well, looks like this day's gonna be ending prematurely. All right, let's draft the library. Oh. Coupon book? Save a coin on each purchase you make in the estate. That would have been useful to get earlier. Oh well. So. Wait, why did I put the card back? I guess I didn't really need the magnifying glass for it. So. The EPCW Pump System User Manual. Gene Ribbon, Paul Withers, and Simon P. Jones. I'm Simon. So apparently, oh, right. Today is November 17th, 93. So does that match with what I expect the date to be? Let's see. Day 11 equals 17, November 93. Do the math. Yes. Yep, that lines up. Okay. Let's see. Pool Series 8. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor, in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Wait, is this just telling me the thing that I figured out on my own? Water control panel. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, so this is a central hub. Press a button to select the water source you'd like to adjust. Yes. Regardless of the number of pumps or water source being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. I'm just gonna move this. Anything useful? No. Nope, nothing at all. If you selected a source using the water, save it that source, either in or out. Yep, knew that. Connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water for cleaning larger limit-sized pools. The tank, in these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed with a simple flip of a switch. Guide, use water control panel, select water source, use pump lever to set the flow direction. Okay, so this was everything I already knew, because I figured that out on my own. Oh well. Actually, this one over here. Yes. What? What? Why the random strings of letters and numbers? With the bottom line actually being backward. Can't really make out what that says in the center, though. Not sure. Tool shed. I can't seem to. I wouldn't say that, but I do play it a fair bit. Most drafted, yes. Most paid for. Most time spent in. Okay, yeah. So now that other stamp has appeared, and so if I want the one in the crypt to appear, I need to go and study it. Good, good, good. Highest grade? 1. Huh. I wonder if that has to do with the when you draw the wasn't the classroom, it was something else. It puts a bunch of classrooms in your deck. I wonder if this is related to if the grade is based on the number of classrooms you place down. And let's see, the observatory is a good idea. If I had gems. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans. What gems? That's unfortunate. Oh. There's a chessboard here. 44 letters in the message. Used pairings. Glove love. Sting sing. Crowd crow. Huh. So these rebuses are not... maybe not what I thought they were. Face and ace. Gives you F. And for some reason that is considered F. And today's was card minus car, which is D. Where is D on here though? And over there they got G, T, D, R, N. GTTRN. I cannot move the queen. The chessboard is the standard one, A through H, 1 through 8. And I said F is there. Not sure, but let's just take a screenshot to jog the memory later, perhaps. Because I don't know when I'll next draft this room. The study. Oh. A black queen in the study. I'm pretty sure it's the queen anyway. To the chess pieces. Study equals black queen. Yeah. What's going on here? Craft, raft, draft, Huh. That's good. Wonder why these are all scribbled out. Hmm. Let's just grab that. It almost seems like he was trying to put together some of these, and he wanted certain words to be used. Yeah, I was wondering that as well. Looks like he's got certain words he wants used. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Have I been walking through rebuses this entire time? And if so, what's the point of them still? So tag, stat, oh my goodness. I see also the window's open. I see. So what does that information tell me? Spin. I'm unsure. Thought I heard something. It's probably the rain. And I don't have enough information to open this up. Or maybe what I heard was my shirt disappearing. What? Yeah. Wasser. Tasty Wasser. Yeah, I don't have any numbers in my notes that would be useful for that. There are... Though maybe what I should do is I should record the safes that I'm coming across. So let's see. Safes. So there's one in the study. There was one in the office. There was one in the boudoir. And there's one in the drawing room, I think is what that room is called. Drawing room. And I think I have that recorded somewhere up here. Yeah, drawing room. The one that had all the paintings of the repeated paintings of like the men and the boys and the ladies and the horses. So it's a tough puzzle. Yeah, there are lots of tough puzzles in this game, and you often don't have all the pieces right away. Like the pieces are not always found. Pieces. I don't know if I've really found the pieces for any puzzle in the same room as the puzzle yet. So it's uncertain where they'll show up. All right. Unfortunately, that does bring an end to this. Unwashed. Hardly. I was washed this morning. So yeah, I guess let's head back down to the tomb and see if I can use anything of those screenshots from the chapel. Yeah, bath minus bat. I see. Well, sort of. I still don't know what to do with that information. And there's the car again, but the other picture is out of the scene. I should have checked it before leaving. Fake news, alternative facts. Yes, it is fake news about me being unwashed. So, what are you? You're a bridge, and this is a bride. So the letter for this room is G. Well, okay, we now know that. I know to be doing or be aware of that every room. What value is that knowledge? Oh, you know what actually would help? The music is kind of one note. So let's do this. And settings. Volume. I'll just bring you back down. And I'll just have to remember to turn that back up before I... if I ever encounter Al... or whatever. Al-Zara? Yes, I think that's what it was. So... Okay, so statues. So, Broom Angel, the maid. Where did I put my screenshots? Let me just pull this up over here. Hi, Grammy. Hello and welcome in. You finished your things and expended all your brain power. Unity has a way of doing that to me as well. So the angel holding the broom. Let me share the screen so you guys can see it as well. Let's do this. Yes. So the angel holding the broom. Oops, not that one. That's the pitchfork. Wait. Oh, there we are. Is right here. So is this up or is this down? Maybe it's down? Is anyone holding their stuff down? It doesn't seem like it. I attached my stuff to the wrong armature at first, so I had to go back in and redo it. It's all good. Speaking of, did you ever get that figured out for your clothing? The clothes are fine until Julia releases an update that takes care of the clipping issues in her clothing. And I did add a few of the ferality trinkets to my clothes as well. So I did figure out some of that. The hard part now has just become like, what is appropriate? Like, what is too much? So, broom. It's like, it's up or it's down. Is everyone up? Everyone's holding their stuff up? Huh. I may have misjudged the meaning of the statues. Screenshot, come back. Are there mismatches, perhaps? Broom had that kind of do. I don't think so. Crown on the scepter, chef's hat on the pizza peel baking board, where that is. Some sort of headband on the broom. Top hat on the chimney sweep. Straw hat on the farmer. or the hoer, I should say. Gardener, maybe? More of a Stetson-y hat on the pitchfork farmer. And the riding crop ones, the helmeted one. That one behind the altar you need to look. Bet that one behind the altar you need to look from the outside. That would be. Oh, that would be interesting if that's the case. I'd have to find a way to. I do see that unless that comes down. I'd have to find a way to draft that and play it on one of the wings then. So far, I've mostly been getting it in the middle of the house. Good. For Fox, also say hi. Did you get any cake yesterday? I had a piece of cake on stream yesterday, if that counts. Hi, Terry. Welcome in. Don't tell you what. Don't you dare tell me the chapel has a secret. Prepare to be spoiled, Terry. Prepare to be spoiled. I'm not sure what the secret is, but there's a secret. So behold the stained glass windows. And behold these things in the tomb. So the hoe was on the straw hats. Yep, chef's board, baking board, chef's peel. So that's where that solution is. Well, it's at least where the pieces are. I don't know the solution yet, so I can't claim anything. Top hat and the chimney sweep, yes. Pitchfork on that hat, yes, the Stetson-y or whatever that's called. Well, at least I'm here to get this stamp as well. Orinda. I think it's green. It's greenish blue. Orinda Aries. So, well, notes. There you are. To the stamp collection. So, tomb, Orinda, blue, green, queen, holding jeweled scepter in right hand, and Aries is what it says underneath. Okay. Oh, I just noticed. The shape is important. The color is important. This is to do with the sigils that we saw the other day. Let's see. I've just been screenshotting any statues I find again. It's honestly wise. I've been getting a collection of screenshots as well, and occasionally I convert them to text between streams, or find somebody to consolidate them. Sure. But yeah, the shape is, I don't know what to call this. Rectangle with trapezoid bump outs on top and bottom. Sure. And I see. The red stamp was in a pentagon. Thankfully I recorded that. I don't think I recorded, I didn't record what was on the sailing ship, so I'll have to stop back in the entryway on the way out. So, picture of red flag. I might reorganize this at some point. Wow. Stamp collection, yes. The stamp collection doesn't even come close to rivaling yours, though. Your unintended collection. If the chapel is the tomb solution, then that's my first goal next week. Uh, oh, excuse me. Choked on my words. There is a direct relationship between the tomb and the chapel. That's all I'm aware of at this point. I'm not sure what the relationship is. Oh, also, there's no way I can get above rank 4 today. On day 11, anyway. So, unfortunately, that pays that out. Oh, I still have one more room, actually, on the first rank. And unless there's something that would cause me to jump to another rank, it's going to be a dead end. So, going to get some water. Good idea. Where were those coins last time? I'll pay out when you get to the end of day screen. Keep it consistent. That's a good idea. Thank you. Huh. So all of these, they seem to be like wearing the correct hats, holding the correct tool. The arms go up or down. So I need to figure out is the detail that would tell me up or down. Also, didn't it? Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 in the tomb. The study's a dead end. The indoor nursery's a dead end. So I've drafted, or I've played at least 2. I think I drafted more than that. Oh, here they are. Coins! So at least I have something to toss into the wishing well. Also curious what the votives are for. So you think it's something, or well, not think, you know. Let's close that one. So, oh, I think I know. I think I know. That's right. These portraits were numbered. So let me make sure all the arms are up. I didn't leave any of them down. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Okay. Okay. There were none back here, right? All right, so number 1 was the gardener. Straw hat and hoe. So not you, you're the pitchfork. Here you are. So pull that down. Number 2 was the baker. That's you. Did you draft the tomb before or after you played them? Today's... I drafted the tomb first. Like, I've been trying to make a habit of going outside and drafting the outdoor room first so that I can take advantage of its benefits, because it typically gives you a boon for the day. So, you should punish me for getting washed up. Rah. Cowboy hat and pitchfork. That's you. You're number 3. Number 4 is the chimney sweep. 5 is the sweeper. 6 is the stable master. Riding crop, jockey, helmets, you. Does he drop the soap? I didn't mean to drop the soap, it was thrown at me. So 6, so 7 is the monarch, which is you.
Sploosh.
Welcome back, Digimon. Just in time, I solved a puzzle. Arr. Yum, 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 yum. Ooh, okay. And we were already underground, but now we're going deeper. It looks very different here, too. I love the giant arrow pointing to the door at the end. If this were a horror game, I'd be like, nope, we're going back. Obvious trap is obvious. Still, it is a catacomb. It's also a very bright skull. Is he looking at something? Potentially he's looking at the torch and the other skull. Is his skull looking at something? It's looking at that skull over there at the Grim Reaper, who is looking back at us. I kind of already knew what it unlocked, but I had to get there first. I see. Yeah, that's not worrying at all. I'm not going to touch that until I've seen this. Piece of map, piece of map. And you can't take anything with you, so definitely getting this. Reservoir excavation. Oh, right. That's the tunnel I was in before. I see numbers. 2 is ba. And I get the sense it's a bath, maybe. 3 is something else. I notes as well. Underground map. Okay. Oh. It was simply benign. Oh. Is that just happenstance that he's pointing at the island? Also, I should have zoomed in as well to see if there's anything else there, like the 7 on whatever that is. I didn't register in my brain at first. Whoops. I don't think the A is supposed to be hanging off the edge of the page like that. So he could be pointing at something there, but it's unclear. Also, like bits and pieces of debris everywhere. It's a cool statue. The Angel of Death. I didn't look around too much over here. Torches, torches, torches. I thought the skulls were looking at each other for a reason, but maybe not. Unless this is... Because, like, is this skull looking at something? It's looking in this direction. It's sort of looking at that one. Huh. I'm not sure what to make of that. I can't interact with the skulls. Also been down there. I've been down to the. I got the elevator that takes me down to that excavation tunnel. Yeah. So I've been there. That's unlocked. Here. Then go here. Clicky clicky. I don't know if I'm doing anything, but I figured I'd follow it. So yeah, nothing. I need to use the restroom quickly. So, and it's also a good way to maybe wake myself up a little. So I shall be right back. Promise. Oh, sweet innocent Terry. Oh, let's also put that back on. Maybe less than innocent. um, but yeah, see, yeah, so it is presently about 10 p.m., I think? No, quarter to 10 maybe, roughly. Oh, it's right there in front of me, yeah. It's quarter to 10 p.m. where I am. Um, it's not an issue of how late in the day it is for me. It's, well, it's in my name. I am, I am a sleepy person. I'm a sleepy person. And I felt the claws of the narcolepsy like spell like digging in. It's been dragging at me like all day. I was blaming it on dinner earlier. That didn't help, but it wasn't the cause. I've been fighting the urge to sleep all day, even after that short nap that I took during lunchtime. I was really hoping that would help me shake it off. No, it's just gripping. It's got me hard today. Though, yeah, almost 9 p.m. for you. Ah, yeah. So you were in the central. I see. Just something else. Yeah. Sometimes it's easier to shake the sleeping spells than others. Why is this? It's even pointing at the skull. Is there some information here that I'm not seeing? The skulls look identical. They are looking at each other. I don't know if there's anything special about the... You don't suppose. 3. And then he was looking over here. No, it's just duplicated crud. Although these twigs do point at each other. 5. Do you have debris near you or by you? There's 5, but not really. Nope, I might just be too paranoid. It could be pointing at the door. Yeah, it could be. Could also be pointing at the skull. Can't tell. Thank you for the welcome back. Just means I'm hydrated. Did you ever make any contraptions yet? Remember, it was interested. Yes, yeah, I made one. I had the opportunity and the bits on me to successfully slap together a shovel and a metal detector. So I got the best of both worlds in one tool. And there was... I think it also meant that I was more likely to dig up coins when I got that, if I recall correctly. So, but yeah, so it still had the uses for both. But yeah. Oh? This isn't the minecart they mentioned. It was stuck. Is it? Before I move it, let's take a look around. Why is this on? These things are usually fire hazards if left unattended. I just popped back in and I missed that you were BRB for he's doing a math puzzle. Yay! I love puzzles. Hopefully it was a good puzzle. Oh. I don't exist. I don't cast a shadow. Even though I did see myself on the intro to the security room. Let's see though. The lights, I think, is just a light. I'm gonna find out later that I had to count like all the crates and all the barrels. Oh, I just like this. I need to rotate that in order to be able to go anywhere. What an interesting room. Oh, there's stuff over there. Interesting. Well, looks like it's going to be a short day today. 1 hour later. Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty to explore. I just don't think I'm getting to a higher rank is all. But I do agree with the idea of being consistent. There's more progress in some parts of this game than me. Yeah, there's going to be some overlap because that's part of the nature of RNG, really. A bit difficult. Oh. Do I... Oh, I can only... That's as far as it goes in that direction. So... And I'm not going to be able to get around it after I pull it out. Oh, yes, I can. I think. No, I can't. Alright. So that will hopefully be a permanent change for later. How to make more items than you. Excellent. I actually just haven't been drafted that the workshop often enough to or had craft mergeable items on me to really take full advantage of it yet. Oh. Yeah, sure. How about that? Yeah, I don't get it often enough. If it ever comes up in the conservatory, I might increase its draft rate. What was that? That was just a smudge. What's this? Another piece of the map. Ah, so it wasn't bath, it was basement. Angel Point's dreams. Screenshot. And I might merge those together later. Ooh, what's this? I see 10, buried floor plan. Where is 10? It's right there. Have I been through this section yet? It's by this. It's by the tracks. I don't think I came in this way though. Foundation, elevator, concealed entrance, cliffside exit, minecart, fountain entrance, tomb entrance is 6. Screenshot of the bit of map that I took. 6 has not appeared on my map of any of the pieces I have yet. So, okay. Well, I'm definitely not in the basement, as far as I'm aware at this time. Curious. Alright. Into the game again. Big pets. I should make a pet redeem. I should finish it. I kind of got scared off from it because trying to find like an asset that doesn't look creepy, that's difficult. I don't know where some people have found the ones that they have. They're really nice. There's one combo you must make, I say, but you're gonna have to find. Yes, good. I look forward to it. I'm sure there are some excellent combos. Yes. Upgrade disc. Wait. Oh no. Was there a terminal in the commissary? I don't think there was. This might be a wasted upgrade disc. That sucks. Oh wait. No, there's the one room I still haven't drafted yet. There's a chance. Alright. Yeah, I need to get RNG look. I don't have any of that. Still cannot interact with any of you. Wasn't a lighter one of the items? That's a peculiar layout. More screenshots! Alright. It says I'm in the abandoned mine, though. Alright. Whee! Oh! Not allowed to go in the water. Can I walk along the fence? No? I have to drain the water level a bit before you let me actually get out there to the boat? Alright. Oh, but is this... This was on the map, I think. Yes, this is the reservoir. So the next time I draft the pump room, I now have a reason to empty the reservoir a bit. So that I might be able to get out on this little dock onto the boat. And I think that'll let me cross over to what looks like a dock on the other side as well. Jeez, you can barely see the ceiling. Okay. It's very interesting down here. No, could I get so lucky as to permanently unlock this so I don't have to draft the tomb again to get down here? Not interactable. Oh. Well, I apparently have some draining to do. Alright. So, okay, I've reached a dead end. I guess I have to go back. Pump room is the bane of my existence, yeah. I'm glad I figured out the pump room ahead of time, but yeah, so I haven't been to the basement yet. We've done that. Alright, yep, there's nothing more in here at this time. Nothing I can interact with anyway. Don't think I've missed anything obvious anyway. Let's head out. Well, I just couldn't power at the time. Oh. Yeah, I still have to get the power out of whatever that room is and into the laboratory so I can finish the puzzle on that one machine. Until then, can't do anything with it. It's really frustrating. Alright, there was nothing else to do in the tomb. Unless there's another passage that opened and it just didn't show that one to me. I feel like there should be another secret passage here. It's suspicious flanking. But I've wasted enough time here. Well, not wasted, but, you know. Curiosity. Door stayed open. Okay. If I'm lucky, the door will always stay open and it won't make me just resolve that puzzle every time. Because it doesn't make sense to have to repeat that. Okay. Let's head back up top. Another suspicious pairing. Whee! RNG says I can either pump room or boiler room, no between. Yeah. I think I only got the two together once. Make a wish. I like the night sky, even though it's still somewhat dayish. Alright. Well, I guess it is only 5 to 9 in the world. So let's go try and draft this last room and hope it has a computer terminal. I should be careful what I wish for. Oh, you're right. I should have read your message first. Oh, I screwed myself over. Should read chat faster. Arr. Well, Why? Why not? um, Pine without a pin. What does the E mean? What does the E mean? I press the E button. Nothing happens. Wait a minute. Card. Wait. Wait. Oh, maybe that's supposed to be face without ace. So F. That's E. Out of curiosity, let's go back to the Go back to the commissary, just on the off chance. So F E. What is the hallway? Oh, pray without pry. So it's A. Eighth. I'm not used to calling this a pry bar. Wish granted, monkey paw curls finger. Yes, that exactly happened. Oh dear. I did it to myself. Were there paintings in here? Interesting. It did say there were supposed to be paintings in all of the rooms. It even underlined all. But there are no paintings in here. Guess there are exceptions. Did I want to change the rarity of any of these? I left that as standard. I made this standard from, what was it before? Rare. So yeah, that's still fine. Still can't find that room you're in. Oh, the conservatory? It's quite nice. It just lets you adjust the rarity of certain rooms. I think I left this one at standard. I don't recall changing the rarity on this one. And I seem to... Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to study the greens yet, so I'm going to leave that as is. All right. Plain without plan. So we have an E again. So E, F, A, E. I don't think the chapel has any. Because, you know, it just wouldn't be right to hang those kind of pictures here. It's a spare room. Still can't find that room here. Oh, is it only a corner one? Let me see. I think I had some notes about what the restrictions were. I know I wrote this down somewhere. Carriage, Alzara, memos, drawing room. Ah, conservatory. Yes, the conservatory can only be drafted in a corner location. So yeah, you got it right. So, and it's a green room, and green rooms can only be drafted on the edges. Well, I guess that's where the only place where corners are. So, yeah, there are only 4 places where you can get the conservatory. Wait, can I? Would it tell me that? This Baroque arboretum showcases and preserves the rare specimens of every type and variety. Through selective propagation, the gardener here may influence which flora or flora will be considered commonplace during the next season. That's cute. Drafted 2 times rarity unusual. Drafting green room addition. Don't know what addition means. Yeah, it doesn't specify in here that it has to be corners only. I got that information from a memo, a note that's actually sitting in the conservatory. So, I spoiled some information for you if you've never drawn that room. Yes, to the commissary. Commissary. I don't think there are any. Oh, there are a couple. Coat minus cot. It's an A. Still don't know what I'm doing with that information. So, A. There was nothing hanging in the spare room. So, oh, but it was on the floor. Yeah, we'll check. So, was there a terminal in here? Yeah, maybe? No? I thought... Alright, so... Clocking it up. One of the electrons... Wait a minute. That failed to clock in or out, and one of the electrons... 2 of the terminals are found in security. And laboratory. Oh, so those are the only 2 places I can find these. And there were a couple others outside. The office is one that would have a terminal, and the last one was the bunker. So those are the only 4 terminals, I think. If you don't use the upgrade disk, it'll go back to where you found it. That would be nice. So that means it'd be back in the excavation tunnel area in the tomb. Okay, that'll be nice. That's a bit of hope. I was in stream the first time you got it. Oh, okay. So you were there to see. And all my stuff is recorded anyway, so. I didn't draw any other green rooms, so nothing more will be here. Any clues on the mobiles that I've been ignoring? Seahorses and stars. Seahorses and stars. Yeah. None of it makes sense to me at the moment. Another card. So. But yeah, I'm dead certain there's more stuff in here that I need to know. Crow without row. So. So the pawn is in column C? Is that what I'm to get from this? What's the number, though? Is there anything that would indicate the number? The number would have to be something that's common-ish to each room. Yeah, alright. It's not obvious at the moment, so let's get going. There was... So double check. Okay, there were no pictures here. Alright. Is there anything else that I need to go and double check on before calling it a day? No, there's no benefit to stopping in any room, and I've cleared everything out and not gonna be able to keep any of this stuff. Boo. Yeah, let's just end it. Calling it a day. I already did a wish in the well, so. Yeah. On to the next. Yeah, rank 4 is all as far as I got. How unfortunate. Pond is C, so I wonder if it's number 8 maybe. Pond is C? Day the 12th. 12th. Why did we spell that word like that? Alright, let's rush up and grab our allowance, just in case I need the keys elsewhere, or the coins elsewhere. These are always the same. I'm gonna have to do some scribbling, I see. I don't want to do it too difficult, so we'll just do ... face minus ace is f ... And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C, eh, eh, eh. And then copy these. So that's 7 rows. I need 2 more. There we go. I'll fill that in as we go. Save. Because there's different pictures each time in the rooms, but maybe the solution is static for the space that it's in. Let's see. I mean, letter C and number 8 under. Oh, was there an 8 under the pond? I'll have to double check. I think I missed. I'll have to check the chess pieces again. I think I missed that detail. No, your points. That was meant all the days you played today. Oh, no, I see what you mean. No, it's just this day in game. Sorry. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots. I need a shovel. Still haven't done the shrine. So let's just do that for completeness. Think, just guessed. It may not be. Well, you know, but sometimes that's what you have to do in puzzles is just guess. Huh. Is there anything else to this, or is it just, Where does this go? How suspicious. These two, like, they're not quite vines, which makes me think they're probably wires. I don't think there's anything hiding back here. Nope. Nothing here. No. No. Although that's cool. The guy here in the front, waiting, accepting offering, as well as the giant hands of prayer behind him. And who knows where that goes? Make an offering may result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. I'll give you all of my coins that I currently have. Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay gems to spin floor plans for 3 days. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's kind of cool. Shrine is unique. It is. That's really cool. No, I need to make sure I have gems to use it. I need to start improving my gem draw. Let's get going. All right. The hallway, okay, cool. The hallway, the nook, or the den. The den, so I can get that gem. Mercy buckets. And what are the pictures in this room, as well as there anything laying on the floor? Okay, so there's the pray and pry again. So A is this room here. And there was an A on the previous day as well. The theory about these being static is starting to hold some water. 2 data points, however, is not a trend. Get a terminal early just in case. I'm not going to be able to get back to the tomb, though. So, which is where that disc has been returned to. So, oh, look, the conservatory again. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, is there always a dirt patch there? So yeah, and here are the notes about the drafting stuff. So there's a rook in here. If there... I don't see any numbers on it. But there are also no pictures in this room. So the only way I'd find out what letter this room is to draft something else in this corner that would potentially have pictures, like a bedroom, perhaps. Hi, Trisu of Cherokee. The Cherokee. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, I've never seen the Chamber of Mirrors before. That sounds interesting. Oh, I should put to my whistle before I do that. Yes. Awoo, indeed. I'm not too bad. Having a good time. Had to shake off some sleepiness earlier. It's a nice rainy day right now, or night, really. I can hear it even through the cans. I can hear the tap, tap, tap on the windows. I'll tell you a warning about the Chamber of Mirrors. Should you? Let's see. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Didn't I do that once without the mirror? It melted your brain. Good. It is rare. Let's make it unusual. I don't know if I really want to overload it in my deck yet, if I have no way of getting it back out, because I don't want a lot of duplicates all the time. It's been mostly raining all day here too. Nice. Personally, I like the rain. You like this room? I want to make it more common just so I have a better chance of seeing it, but I should be careful with that. Laboratory. Oh. I want to do more experiments. I'm going to make that one more common. And also make it more likely I can be able to plug it into a power source if I ever get the boiler room again. And it has a terminal. So this is a good one to make more common for now. I enjoy the rain myself depending on my mood. I'm often in the mood for rain. Did I save that? Yes, I did. And the observatory, which I think appears commonly enough. Oh, did this... Oh, okay. Okay, this one's free, but the other two have a drafting cost, so I don't want them to be too common either. Otherwise, they'll get dead-ended, like if this happened the past couple days. Yeah, the experiments are fun. Cool. I don't know if there's anything more to them at this time, but they're fun to do. All right, let's continue on. A courtyard, pantry, or a chapel. I don't really have a need for the chapel at the moment. The pantry, I could get some cash back, especially if it's an instant reward experiment. That's true, I do like those. There were a couple of experiments that were not rewards, they were penalties. So, I was worried about that. That'd be interesting if I rotated a floor plan in such a way that I couldn't actually walk into the room. I wonder if it'd actually let me do that. I don't think I want to try that experiment today. Maybe if I have more gems sometime. Courtyard. Let's do the pantry. I want the coins. It won't let you do that? Okay. I can't let you do that, Dozy. Playing without a plan, you're an E. So I'm in that room. What? E. Scribble that in my notes. And get my coin. Oh. And a banana. It always gives a doorway. Oh, nice. Excellent. Mm-hmm. How are you doing today, Trisu? Security. I could potentially use that. Bedroom. Take me up. Or the corridor to go simply go across. I think I want to actually slap security down today. Doing well? Sore and tired, eh? From work or from workout? Stairs minus stars. Wait. That's an I. That's not a chess letter. Wherewolf did a lot of workouts. I should be doing more workouts myself. As long as you feel like you had a good time though doing it. So. But yes, I should be working on my own werewolf physique. I've been lazy about it. Full body workouts, full body. Oh man, that's definitely punishing. For over an hour, then over 2 hours of tennis. Man, that would definitely be. You're gonna be feeling that for a day or two if you're not used to that. I think, although after a workout, I do feel a little more energetic. Well, let's put the I there. So, until I have a reason otherwise. 5 days a week? I haven't done that in a while. I've been really bad with my workouts. I really need to get back into that. There is no good there's no good excuse. I really should be better about carving out time for it. I still think you're energetic either way. Now I know you're lying to me. I am a sleepy pup for a reason. But yeah. Although I do have times when I can be energetic. So I'm not always snoozy. 30 minutes is plenty. Mm-hmm. Oh, right, before I leave the room. Let's disable security a bit. However, this one. Alright, that enter button apparently. Did I leave anything laying around? Nope, I didn't. 30 minutes of getting boops. I think I have a boop command, I forget. I'll tell you the mirror room hurt my brain literally means nothing. Yeah, I figured it didn't. But you got me. I try to be as clever as I am sleepy. Keycard system. System settings, security level. until we have the card, we'll make it low. And also, we'll make it so they're unlocked when they're offline, if I happen to find the breaker room. All right, so back. Ah, it does work. Cute. Security menu. Okay, there's nothing else I could do here. All right. Now we can get back to being productive. Oh, cheating? Is it really cheating the system though if it lets you? It could merely be, intended game design. Yeah, I want the observatory. So first, let's get my stars. That's like an umbrella. No, it's a diamond. Ooh, the Diamondus Major. Or Major. 5 gems, very nice. I won't turn that one. I won't turn my nose up at that. I set locks to max and made them unlocked. So many saved keys. Yeah, that works if you get the breaker room, so you can actually power them off. But yeah, I've done that a couple of times as well. So it's good cheese. It's cake tier, cake plates, tie. So tier minus tie is R. Okay, this is definitely not chess related anymore. So let's put that there. Is there going to be a message spelled out across the entire house? You're mad, man. You're mad. But it's kind of cool. Anything hidden up here? I had the breaker. Yeah. I get the breaker room frequently. You'd think I'd use it more frequently as well. All right. Corridor, the laboratory. Let's rotate the chapel, actually. Oh, is that how that works? Interesting. Okay. Because I want to still have access to the higher ranks. That feeling when you realize like bits and pieces are starting to click together, that's a fun feeling. I like that feeling. Needs to happen more. No more tithes for me, apparently. Let's go up first. All right, courtyard commissary, or the nook. I might need keys soon. Courtyard's gonna have diggable spots. I don't have a shovel yet. So, but it does give me access to both sides. Which I might want. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, sledgehammer. I did forget that sometimes there's an item out here. Okay, so I can show some chests who's boss if I come across any. All right, the bedroom goes north. The commissary dead ends. The bunk room dead ends. Maybe the bedroom then. And before I leave this room, yeah, there are no pictures in here, so. Ah. Yeah. Is that so? I don't think I deserve that, Bap. What do you think? Coat and cot. So it's always the same pictures paired together. So, right, coat minus cot is A. on the 4th level up, above the observatory. Okay. Always deserve BAPs. I don't know about that. Noms are fun. I bite back, though. After all, what's the point of having, teeth if you don't use them? Let's see. Nope, put that back. Let's see. And yeah. There was nothing else in here. No chest for me to break open. No fun. And this is always the same lady. With the moon. Good. Other people always seem a little surprised when I bite them back. Only briefly surprised though. Laboratory. I've reached rank 5. So now the two that voted have to hope that I don't reach rank 8. Otherwise, they'll lose their points. Yeah, I still need to power this. And I already deciphered the message that lets me know what to do with it. Are those the 2 pictures for this room? Are there any other pictures? I think so. Okay. So what do we have? We have trees, garden, orchard, something like that. I will always do my best. And what is he? A man, scarf, jacket. What do these 2 have in common? It was also helpful of them to put like the pins and string between them, just to kind of pull those pictures out a little bit from the mess. What other trees? What other words would there be for this? Pilots? Pilot's plot. I think that's what it is. So, I. And as long as I get all the other letters, something tells me, even if I get one wrong, I could probably figure it out on my what I missed. But yeah, I wish I had a zoom feature. I do not, though. Wait. Why do Z and W both go forward? I think I had forgotten about that. So the letters I'm piecing something else together. Nice. If you ever get really stuck, I compiled the whole list. Yeah. Okay, so you had the full list of images. Nice. I hope I'm not going to need all those words. Terminal. Let us get an experiment going. Experiment setup. You're free to experiment. Yes, continue. So immediately, permanently add 1 gold to... Oh, that sounds good. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die, selected randomly. Add a small chest engine salt each time you find some trash while digging. Next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Oh, there's the guaranteed execution versus the probability of running across a trunk. I have the means to open it with force. Should we find some trash? I don't have a shovel, so I definitely don't want to use that one. Now I was super, super excited about permagold. Permagold is nice. Permagems would probably also be good. More than the two that I'm starting with. So oh, this was also a recent update according to the change log. They had changed this piece of the experiment to be a die instead of it might have been a coin before, I think. So small chance. Each time equals always into the future. Yes, in the future. So technically, I have not executed the experiment yet. We're gonna gamble. Next 3 times I open a locked trunk, increase my allowance, please. Do it. Pause experiment. All right, that's good. Let us get on with it. All right, let's go back to the West Wing. Huh. Well, it's not then, because I don't have any keys. And my lockpicks are still in the coat check, I think. Isn't it just a limit of 3 versus a limit to... It is. But I didn't have... There wasn't a good option that was unlimited. Because immediately it's just once, as soon as I trigger the experiment. This way I have a chance of at least 3 times. Although I did already forget what the other one was. Oh, the other one was whenever I dig up trash. And while there are a few dig spots, I don't have a shovel yet. So technically that's nothing. And dig is not unlimited. You can only dig up a spot once. And the experiments are only for this day only. Oh, I see what you mean. When you said into the future, I thought you meant within the same day. No, the experiment is limited to this particular day I'm on. So as soon as I call it a day, experiment complete. And it will track it here. Yeah, sorry, I misinterpreted what you said. All right, we gotta go back. So yeah, this is a dig spot though, of which I think I have 3 so far. 1 in the conservatory, 2 here in the courtyard. Let's cut across. Really? I see. All right, we're going back down all the way to the den, back out to the entrance hall. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. There we go. The shortcut to the entrance hall. Oh. Breaker box. And because I'm going to be going back through security on the way back now. And I can increase the number of those doors that are going to be are about to be powered down. Tablet died when you sent the last message. Oh. Garage on in case I come across it. And that's off. Was there... Out of curiosity, I think... If I just turn the lights off in the gym. In case I ever do draft that. Bridge minus bride. Which is a good. So the utility closet is just over there. Yes. The chapel didn't have any pictures. The courtyard didn't have any pictures. I didn't have anything to add there. Conservatory didn't have any pictures. Okay. Very laggy phone for the win. Really? My experience with Twitch is that the phone app tends to be like a second ahead of viewing it in a browser on a desktop. It's really weird. Didn't leave anything here, did I? No. Okay. And back here in security, I would like to kindly Adjust this. Just, oh, your phone's just lagging in general. Might need to do some cleanup on it. Uninstall some things, do a little memory cleaning, something like that. Or if it's old enough, it might just be reaching that point where where it's just running out. Especially after a number of on my previous phones, after several like OS updates, it would just get slower and slower because like developers don't seem to write code that is makes efficient use of resources. All right, increase this to highest level and still unlocked. All right. The Twitch app legit hates my phone. Oh, geez. The Twitch app honestly hates us all. I've had good luck with the phone app, but haven't used it tonight. Using when Wags and I have computers, plus the phone. They're all slightly out of... Yeah, exactly. Sounds like a bad... Yeah. So you've seen exactly what I'm talking about, with the phone app being slightly ahead of the desktop then. Great. Out here into the entrance hall. And look, it's all boarded up now. Onward! Ooh, jeez. There's only one way onward. What's the point of getting all those coins if I don't have a place to spend them? So, no. Let's get a key. I at least have a use for that. And, alright. Just toss you my TV. It's supposed to be loading the dishwasher. Oh, then you should load the dishwasher. It shouldn't take too long. Pine minus pin. E. Which this was an E last day as well. Alright, the data points are aligning. Okay. Oh man, 2 dead ends and a pass-through. It's only one option if I don't want to end the day here, so... Although I have a key, so I could make my way all the way back up to where those locked doors were. There's an opportunity still. But I'd rather do the corridor for now. Get something more interesting. Alright, so we have Bath and Bat. Bath, Bat, and Beyond. That was interesting. I thought he was actually about to sing for us. Yes, this is an H. Cool. I'm beginning to see a word appear. Kitchen dead ends, hallway. Oh, I can still rotate things. Or the spare room. I think I'll rotate this and try to use the hallway. Okay. That's cute they didn't bother rotating the spare room. It's like there's only one way this is going to work for you. Okay. Oh, the kitchen is useful now. Well, I can't buy anything in the kitchen, so... and it would cost me my gem, so let's just not. Let's just not. Clock and lock. So there's a C here. Glorious. Yeah, let's go to the east wing now. You really want to box me in, I see. The storeroom, though, would be useful. Yeah. Alright, we're dead ending here. How many classrooms and what? I only got one. Unfortunately, I didn't draft any more classrooms. I think the classroom might have been the last room I placed. and I couldn't go any further. So I basically got the classroom at the end of the day. Peas. Peak. Peak minus P. That's what it is. Potentially peaks minus P's. Either way, it's a K. Okay. And we have some things we can use in other rooms now. So I've got enough keys that I can actually make my way through those 2 locked doors now. And I've got plenty of energy left. Made to the 7th grade, I ran out of keys and gems for all. Yeah, I only got as far as 1st grade. The kitchen would loop me back. Kind of useful. Or let's get some extra items. The closet. Oh, alright. Although it's getting toward the end of the day, but you know, it could still be useful. Match. Fire minus fur. E. Glorious. I have not yet proven I'm smarter than a 5th grader in this game. Alright, so all the way back down to the entrance hall and make my way all the way back up through security to the laboratory. Because I just blocked off the other locked door. Okay. Run, 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 run. And nook. Wait. Oh, yes. I did get that letter. Okay. For a brief moment, I was unsure. Through security. Yes, I did do stairs minus stars. I heard that. My poor coin. It's not like I'm hurting. To the left and through the bedroom. Oh, it's one way. Yeah, it's not letting me claim my 50 point. Really? That's unusual. I've never had that problem with the app. Please use a key. All right. Garage dead end, terrace dead end, dark room not dead end. So I guess we're doing a dark room. And lights go out. I could turn them back on if I wish. Do I want to? I do. I think. Because there might be items in here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. The app just loves me. I'm glad the app loves someone. And flip this back on. And run all the way back. At least I'm getting in, like, passing through the bedroom is free. All right, so was that worth it? Were there any items? I've already scanned all the pictures. Oh, this is also useful to get. Tube minus tub. E. Fifth position up. Yes. Save. All right. Are there any items? I'd have to get the greenhouse in this run, and also approach the antechamber from the south, I think, and wipe out everyone's points. Or at least the two that drop points in there. Yes, me and my notepad. I'm certainly not keeping all this in my memory. Let's see. Are there no other items aside from the lever? The broken lever? Huh. Boo. I'm not sure that was worth it. Anyway, let's go south. Launder currency. I've yet to play the laundry room as well. I'm curious. Yeah, let's do it. A coat hanger. So, what does it mean to launder currency? Oh. Okay, so this back wall is the laundering location. Bleach. Is there nothing else in this room I can interact with? Boo. Boo, I say. Also, D. That's interesting that the pictures can be multiple things, because in the entryway, that Queen of Diamonds is face, whereas here it's card. I kind of like that. And I think I also had the tree that was both fir and pine. So, this is D. This is nuts. I didn't say anything. Yeah, I like it too. I like reuse of an asset for a different purpose, not for the same purpose. Don't remember what that room really did. So yeah, let's find out. I've got some coins. Spin cycle. Okay, this service costs 5 and will exchange all of your gems with all of your coins. So I give it 5 coins and at the and then I get 3 gems in 1 coin or 8 gems in 1 coin. Something tells me the cost is not part of it. Ooh, swaps keys and gems. All your keys, all your coins. My gosh. This would be a place to get some real cheap keys if you had a bunch of coins and you needed the keys. So, interesting. For fun, let's exchange my gems and coins. Cute. All right, yeah. Interesting. I wonder how long ago I ran out of, or the playlist wandered off from Walking Dog. They certainly didn't run out of music. So, yeah, there's nothing hidden. Like, even in laundry rooms, you'll usually find some coins hidden, like, or lost between the machines or such. What a clean room. Well, what a coin-free room. It certainly could use some tidying. All right, well, oh. Huh. What happens if we power this thing? Something to consider for the future. Because we do have power running that can run through this room, as well as, I think, through the lab. Let's not go through there, though. More power! I love hiding coins in the laundromat. I do, too. The machines are eager to let me hide the coins in them as well. The commissary? That'll let me through. Yeah, this is just dead ends. Here we are in rank 6. Grain and rain. G. I only have 1 coin, but I am curious what's for sale. Magnifying glass, so I could have gotten a shovel if I had the coins for it, which I don't. So. Really? Lo-fi Mortal Kombat? Wow. I just realized what I was hearing. Also, here it is, day 12. And the commissary is not closed. Lying memos. Although we knew that. Nothing else in this room. Oh, keycard door. Wait. Oh, derp. It's over here. The boudoir, the gymnasium. Oh, I did turn the lights off in the gym. I'm really curious to know what that's done. I lose some stamina, though. But what does it mean? It didn't have the negative effects. Is that what it means? I didn't lose 2 steps for entering this. You don't want to know how long it took me to figure out I could stop. Or I could shop. Really? Yay. I love that. Okay. So, okay, that's a really good reason to turn off the gym power then whenever I see it now. Tagger 10. So what's the left? Cliff. I can't think of anything that was that. Shore? Shore and whore? No. Shore. Shoe. It's not shoe, no. So it's not shore, it's not cliff. The words are eluding me at the moment. So originally for the first, I think, 10 days it'd be open. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's your icon, your cursor changes when you're looking at the stuff over the counter. Take a screenshot for now, in case it doesn't come back to me later. Let's see. The gym is here, so I'll put an asterisk there to remind me to come back to it if I don't just figure it out sooner. So many things that could be. All right. Oh, there's only one way out. Your points are in danger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this will be rank 7 that I'll enter. I only have the metal detector, So the workshop is useless to me. Let's use the passageway. You are in danger. Oh, wait, I had the sledgehammer. Although I tried combining a sledgehammer and the metal detector before and there was nothing. Oh yeah, the power can go through this as well. All right, this way is a free door. Oh, there are no paintings in here. Don't I dare steal your 10 points. If I go to the library, I can put in a request for a different book. While drafting, you may spend gems. The study's not particularly useful. Yeah, let's get the library. And let's request a book as well as figure out what this is. Spine. Spine minus pine. So this is an S. And what do we want for books? Let's see. So we did Swimbird and we did the pump user manual, which the manual was useless because we figured it out already. So maybe the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington or the History of Orinda. Sightseer's Guide. Let's just start with that. Okay. To YouTube you go. Enjoy your lurk. Some of these books are lit up. Or the bottom row is lit up. It's curious lighting. I don't think there's anything up there I need, because that's just records. Okay. One dead end sorted. I'll give you guys a chance. I'll go to this door over here next, which will use my last key. The archives. Oh, but the... Once again, I am without gems. How annoying. Well, Al-Zara is going to have to wait another day. I kind of want the planetarium so I can get more stars. The archives does give me more movement. Let's do the archives. Anything hiding on the floors? Ah, yes, a key. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Anything else? No? Okay. Yeah, let's go south. Lavatory in... Oh, I don't have any gems, so it's just going to be a dead end at the lavatory. Which I... Is there anything in there? So I can kind of see the paintings from here. So there's a plane. I can't really make out that whatever the hell that is on the left. It's probably... Just go in. Is there anything else in here? Nope. Planet. I see. T. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th rank. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. T. Oh, right. We're next to the gym, which had the cliff and the other thing, the tag. Okay. Yeah. You cannot flush the toilet. The toilet is non-operational. I hope you went before you came in. Let's go out to the east now. Use my key. The weight room or the furnace. Oh, it's gonna have to be one of these. More likely to draw red rooms. I've not done the furnace yet, so let's just get it in the log, and as well as to just be able to see it. All right, there's a dig spot. I cannot interact with the furnace. Oh, but power routes into here? This looks like it should be a generator. So shouldn't this be generating power? Like, why would you want to make a fire stronger? In this room, anyway. Speaking of which, there are no pictures in this room. Probably a fire hazard. Alright, the only thing I can do now is go north. I have no keys. Oh, I see. I was like, why is everything shimmering? Well, someone's about to lose points. As I said, I will always try my best. Your points! Oh, compass. What was this for again? Oh, draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Ah, I see. Mansion, house, hose. Oh, you. So near the top here, just south of the antechamber, is a U. Oh, I didn't look for pictures in the archives, but I do have to go back in there anyway, so. Beer. Beer. Where's the other picture? Oh, here we are. Painted a pint. So it's an A. 10. I suppose technically there is a 10. If I get to room 46. Let's see. All right. So now we head back into the passageway, which is this way. And the final door. Never gamble. There's the lesson. The rotunda. Didn't get a chance to use it. Why would I? The spare room's not interesting, but at least it puts me next to the antechamber, which is kind of entertaining. But there's nothing useful from the spare room. There won't even be pictures. Let's use the archived one. Ah, puzzle time. Anything else hiding in here? A Snapple? All right. Yes, it's a key. Gruncle. All right. What do we got here? The statement on the white box is true. There is a second wind-up key in this room. There is not. So, you're a liar. You're a liar. You are telling the truth. This box and the white box are both empty. Hello? Welcome back, Real. How did your painting go? Key. Oh, the maid's chamber. And the vault. Oh. Oh, I have the gems for the vault. I don't know what I'd do. I can go back and get the shovel and I can do some diggy. I don't know what that would do for me, but at least it'd be something. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I should check the wall pics. But I am going to blow all my gems on this vault. Here we are. Bolt and a bat. So up here is O. I got a lot done. Forget to take pics though. That's okay. You'll be back there to get more eventually. Look at the coins. Are you really making me pick them up 4 at a time? Money, 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 money. 4 or 5 at a time, I guess. I'm glad you had a good time. Wednesday, November 18th. Okay, the vault also keeps track of the current date. Double check that. Also, it told me what day of the week it is. Although I guess I could have figured that out from the year. Day 12 is 18/93, Wednesday. And then back down here to my letters. It's May 28th. It's true. Briefly. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty solid on what the date is now. I'm good on that now. I've had much corroborating evidence. So I should attempt to get to the bunker again, because now I can actually open that safe. Aw, I'm glad you're enjoying being here, Digimon lover. Or Digimon love. Oh, I can't go behind the vault door. Crate. Oh, there's a rook here. White rook was in the nook as well as the vault. Nice, nice, nice. There's also a crate and a chart. Those letters aren't in the same order. Also, we've got a bit of a missing letter situation as well, so. Could be graph, but then what's the box? Box, crate, shipment, Holly, screenshot. Let's just grab that. And this room is over here. So let's mark that with %. Actually, you know what? No, let's just do this. That's a 2. This is a 1. Because my screenshots are going to be in chronological order. So. What are you? Graph, chart, presentation, statistics. Easel. I'll think about it. We once found a lockbox key. Now we know where it goes if we ever find it again. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. But that does mean, of course, that I'm sure none of these are presently open. And the rest of this is just piled in here, including some artifacts that I suspect are thefted. So, hello, Mr. Fox Proto. Welcome in. Hey, man. What's up, man? Okay. I've got a lot of gold. I wonder if I can get it, if I can give more to the shrine for another blessing. Or maybe a replacement of the blessing, or to extend the blessing. Also, I wanted to go back to the commissary, purchase a shovel, and then find the diggable spots. There was one in the furnace, 2 in the courtyard, 1 in the conservatory. Points killer. I am the murderer of all your points. Like, I was about to say I wasn't trying to. I was trying, just not trying to murder your points. I was trying to succeed at the game, as promised. After all, I don't want any untoward suggestions of favoritism. So, I gotta do my best. Thank you. I could definitely use it. Yes. Succeed. It is when you take your sucking elsewhere. That's what that means. Left and through. No favoritism. Otherwise, people be up in arms. Oh, you dingus! You have to go to the commissary first. You wasted steps. You wasted steps. Left through the passage. Zoop. Across the gym. Alright. Good sir, I would like to buy everything. There's no reason for me to hold out. Why not? Sold out. I bought the store of everything. Why is that not an achievement? It was a waste of money, but it's not like I could keep it. Alright, so let's go back up to the furnace. Now that I have a DD for this hole. Laboratory, where are you? You're on the way back. I wonder if I can change my experiments. Now that I have a shovel, a different experiment is more likely. Because there are not going to be any locked trunks. All of these rooms, not a single trunk. Alright, so straight through, down, and wrap around in the dark room. Okay. Not to the laundry. Alright, so can I experiment setup? You cannot change parameters at this time. Pause experiments. Pause experiments. Experiment setup. Oh. Fine. We'll let it continue. We'll let it run through. I had hoped. Oh well. I lose that. Anyway, onward. So to the courtyard. There are a couple more diggy spots. Thankfully, I get the points back here. Where are the steps? Key. Would have been useful earlier. Coins. Alright. Let's see. The next route 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have enough steps. Oh, so zigzag my way through the chapel. I'll just keep going right, left, right, left, right, left. Oh, all right. Oh, good stretch. There we are. My coins. Right, left, right, left. Yes. Big spot. Coin. Oh well, we dug everything up. Didn't get really anything particularly special. We're going to dip tonight, so big hugs, possibly so. Aw. Have a good night. I'm probably gonna be wrapping up shortly as well. I just wanted to get to the end of this day. I've already gone half an hour over my planned time. It's roughly half an hour. So I should have done the dig experiment, and unfortunately, it wouldn't let me change the experiment at this point. I did choose the one that was the most likely to be used. So I have no regrets. Yeah, no regrets. I have only enough steps to step outside and then collapse on the front the front steps. So, oh well. With my final step. Damn. I was kind of hoping I can toss a coin into the fountain before it ran out. I get why it does it though. No regrets. No ragu. Alright, not too bad. The west-facing villa of Mount Holly. That's cute that they give it like a little subtitle each time. New rooms though. It's nice that I'm still finding new rooms. 97 steps taken. Nice. Alright. Excellent. Save and quit. Unfortunately. Quit. Do it. There you go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Also, I look at the screen here and I keep thinking, are there puzzle clues on here as well? You never know. But until I know, just not. We'll head back here. All right. Oh, let me save my notes. I'm gonna figure those out later. So yeah, I'm starting to see some words appear there. Interesting. Like, that might be the word 8 in there. So, yeah. I need more letters before I want to continue guessing, though. And there are 2 more of those painting sets I need to figure out. Maybe I can figure those out offline, staring at them long enough. So, otherwise, that was a good time. Put myself in the queue. Oh wait, why did I use that one? I think I've already exhausted this event. Whatever. I can at least do this for you. Maybe. Oh, doesn't matter, it's too late. But yeah, it was a good time tonight. I that last run went a lot longer than I expected to. Sorry, you guys weren't a successful gathering points today. Um, need to diversify the votes a bit more. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to vote in the polls on my own channel because I have infinite points in my own channel. So that would upset the economy. So I'm not allowed. But yeah, better luck next time. We'll have to see if we can come up with some more gambas. Maybe some. I can't make them too easy either because then everyone's going to vote for the same thing and then no one gets any points because you just get your points back if everyone succeeds. Could vote, but I wouldn't be able to call the result. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, if you ever do that, if you ever do vote, let me know because I can call the result easily enough. Like, I just go over and push the button. Actually, on 2 screens, I can push the button because of how I've got my stuff set up. It is definitely a good one for this game. It is very good gamba. I still like the 10 factorial. I mean, 10. 10! That's what it is. Are there any other ones that could be good for this game? Probably. Things like, will he figure out this puzzle within X amount of time? But that would involve some sort of foresight before starting. I can't think of a good way to make a gamba out of the external room. There are too many options for that. I don't know. But yeah, we got a good one for now. Thank you for creating that one. Let's see. So yeah, I still got some good clues tonight. And solved one puzzle-ish, which gave us access to a bunch of hidden, underground area, which I need to get back into the tomb because I want that upgrade disc back. Been thinking, yeah, it is difficult coming up with some of the gambas. There's also another thought I was thinking for potential gambas when all else fails is like an either-or kind of gamba, where it's like you can say things like, and you don't even for this one you don't even need to know the answer. You can say things like, what does Dozy prefer more? Like we'll just say dark chocolate or milk chocolate, and then and then just give it like 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that. Probably even less than that. So like those like throwaway gambas, stuff like that. So that's a good one that can fill in whenever we're running short on ideas. Let's see. Doesn't also can be as many choices as you want. So to three streaming days in a row, and I can see where I'd want to keep going. I'm not going to answer today. I'm going to keep that as a gamba option in the back pocket. And also that might be a difficult one to think about. So, yeah, I thought that after 3 in a row, I might be like a little burnt out on energy or something. No, I want to keep going. So, oh well. But yeah, it was a lot of fun having you guys in here. Got to meet some new people today. That was excellent. And it was generally a nice, cozy time. So we return for more Outer Wilds on Monday. I don't have a sense for how much more of the game I've got, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot. I still have only got the one achievement after all. I don't know what kind of chocolate that is. How about bark chocolate? Quark chocolate. But, let's see. There's also Maker's Mark chocolate. Wonder what that's like. Reminds me of the bourbon creams. I'm getting distracted though. So yeah, we're back to our regularly scheduled program next week as far as streams go. I'm not aware of any special events coming up aside from Ferality. Let me double check. Bring me the calendar. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Ferality is not this weekend, but next weekend. And oh, how about that? What is that? What is that? What is that? 1, 2. Yes, yes. In about a little less than 3 weeks, it's gonna be a certain fox's birthday. Oh, I see where you're going. You went. Why not Dilk chocolate? Oh, actually, I guess that would not be marketable, would it? Chocolate peanut butter is good. Yeah, wonder who that could be. I wonder whose birthday that might be. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's so Ferality, Fox birthday. It's on a streaming day. And then Anthrocon is almost a full month after Ferality. Okay. Also, oh man. Now that I'm looking at my calendar, I see that I planned something poorly. I forgot there was a reason I probably shouldn't be going to Anthrocon, but I'm committed now. So I'm gonna have to just hope that I get lucky. Because 1 week before Anthrocon starts is the last dose of the vaccine trial I'm participating in, and they usually do a blood draw for the to get the results 1 week after the dosage. Though I think I've just been very good about doing those on time. I think they can be shifted one way or the other. And so far I've not had any side effects from the vaccine linger beyond a few days. So it should be clear by Anthrocon, but the follow-up stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be tight. At least giving blood doesn't take it out of me. Werewolf healing factor is very good for replacing that really quick. It's also not like I have many other places I can put it. They don't let me donate it. Something about poison, toxic blood. You think they would have gotten over that werewolf trope long ago? Bah. After all, who wouldn't want some extra strength, a little bit of some healing powers, and I guess I do spend a lot of money on shampoo and conditioner. All right, it does have its drawbacks, I suppose. Anyway, I should be thinking about who I want to raid out to, as well as a raid message. Let's see. For a raid message, what do I have going on here? Yes. Let's see. No. Failed every gamba. Actually, yes. For once, I actually feel like this will make sense. I really gotta find a better place to put the mic. And where did it go? Ah, there we are. That'll be a good raid message. Now let's find someone to raid. Oh. I accidentally clicked into a spot that apparently terminates the raid browser. Let's see, Oku is just starting. He'll be a nice chill art stream. We've rated him before. Let's see. Not feeling that one. Let's see, there's Wizrad. I've never rated Wizrad. Oh. No. It doesn't feel good raiding into a stream that's significantly larger than yours, I've learned. I see Cody is wrapping up, so we'll not crash his party. That would be rude. We could drop in on... Maybe drop in on Kuta. It's been a while since we bugged Kuta. Cootie. Yes. He's playing Clair Obscur today. So there's potential spoilers if you've been wanting to play this game yourself and want to hold off. Just wanted to let you know we're going into Clair Obscur territory. I'm not particularly worried about spoilers for myself because I will forget it all by the time I play the game. I can't guarantee the same for you though. So that's fair warning. But yes, we're gonna raid Kuta. Oh, I suppose since I picked a target, I should roll credits. So, but yeah, thanks again everyone for hanging out tonight. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun meeting new people, new werewolves even, and yeah, it's been a good week of streaming. I can't wait to get back to Crystal Chronicles and finishing that off. But yeah, in the meantime, I will see you on Monday if I don't catch you in VR sooner, because I will be wandering the Ferality Dealer's Den a few times this weekend. So I'll catch you there. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. Have a good night. Good luck with